Hi everyone. With all the recent news about cruise restart, I know you are all anxious to learn about our plans at Carnival Cruise Line. As you know, we have been operating under the CDC's conditional sail order issued last fall, which you'll remember was prior to the approval and introduction of vaccines. The industry this week through CLIA has asked the CDC to amend the conditional sail order and allow cruising to begin this summer. Now, in spite of some recent headlines that followed yesterday, the CDC has actually not changed their original guidance from the conditional sail order. We continue to be very encouraged about recent vaccine distribution and the positive progress this signals for everyone. Vaccines are an important tool along with the advancements that we've seen in treatment therapies for COVID, along with contact tracing, technology, and affordable testing. Our decisions at Carnival Corporation about vaccines continue to be informed by our global medical and science experts, along with the requirements of the places we operate and visit with our ships. Having said that, and based on available science today, I hope that everyone will be vaccinated over time. And as we've said before, if you have the chance to get a vaccine in your home country, you should do so. In fact, I'll be getting my vaccine tomorrow. Now, we have not made any decision about vaccines being a requirement. With regard to our operations, the timing for restart in the U.S. does continue to be uncertain. As you've seen, some cruise lines have canceled June sailings, and other cruise lines have recently announced itineraries that will move ships that would have historically operated from U.S. home ports to outside the U.S. And they are requiring that guests over the age of 18 and all crew to be vaccinated for those cruises. Some of our sister brands are offering limited sailings for guests who have received the vaccine. Again, we have not made a decision about our June sailings for now. If in fact we may be given direction and opportunity to restart cruising from the U.S. in order to provide our guests with maximum flexibility, we are letting them know, for those booked on cruises in June, that they are able to cancel without penalty, and we are moving the final payment deadline for all of our June cruises until April 30th. Now, we currently do not have plans to move Carnival Cruise Line ships away from their U.S. home ports at this time. I have always said Carnival is America's cruise line. We sail from 14 U.S. home ports. 50% of our itineraries are less than 7-day sailings, and a significant number of our guests drive to their Carnival cruise vacation. As you know, we also sail more families and children than any other cruise line. And so far, vaccines have not been approved for anyone under the age of 16. As more Americans are vaccinated, our focus is on securing a decision that will allow for a resumption in cruising from U.S. ports, consistent with the expected return of other forms of travel, leisure, and entertainment activities. But with the promise that all Americans who want a vaccine will have access to one by the end of May, we are optimistic that we will see travel resume in time for this summer. If it's safe to fly on an airplane, stay in a hotel or resort, or visit an amusement park, it should be safe to cruise on a ship with all of the additional health and safety protocols that we have in place. All Carnival Cruise Line ships that we plan to operate in the U.S. between now and the end of October are in green status, which means they have effectively met the first phase requirements in the conditional sail order from the CDC. Our teams on board continue to work to maintain our ships to meet our pause priority plan commitments, and we have also begun the process of assessing additional work to be done to ensure that our ships are guest ready as we move toward restart. I want to thank all of you for your patience and your support. I know we are all very anxious to be able to resume cruising when the time is right, and hopefully from the United States. We miss you. We look forward to seeing our guests and team members back on board soon. I'll continue to keep you updated as news evolves. Thanks again.